Football. I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth, as always, by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's tee this one up. And the Cowboys will kick it away to start. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. So the Coastal Carolina Chanticleers offense will go to work first. They are going to be met up front by a defensive line group that is going to make life miserable on the offensive line and the quarterback and this whole offense, David.
And this offense is fully aware of the challenge in front of them. This defensive line is quick, they're physical, they're powerful. They wreck games. They individually take over because of their greatness. It's focal point 1, 2, and 3, Jesse.
They're physical and athletic, and that's the thing that's so dynamic about this position group, right? They stop the run, they get after your quarterback. Tremendous challenge for this offensive line to try and match that physicality. We'll see if they can get it done.
And the Chanticleers want to pick up the tempo. On third and long, he has to throw for it. That was almost picked off, and what a disaster that would have been to throw a pick on the opening drive. Instead, it's fourth down. The Chanticleers will call on their punt team. The punter going to get his first work of the afternoon. He did a great job finding some running room on that return and was able to set up the offense with good field position. Opportunity of the day. Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. They'll run it from the gun. Oh, he's got some space. Just dismissing tackles. Pistols firing. Touchdown, Cowboys. He would not be denied.
Well, this offense is top 10 in the country in points per game because they've got a lot of speed and they've got home run hitters. They score fast. They don't need 10 plays to go down the field. You saw it right there. They've recruited well. They've got playmakers. They're going to be a problem for defense all year long.
I love it. You guys are so great.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. To the running back. Powers through the defender. Picks up a useful 5-yard chunk out to the 30-yard line. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5.
I like this idea by the offense going hurry up here. You just had a very nice run. Let's get back up to the line of scrimmage and go fast.
Pretty good job of running to get 2 there to the 32. Motion from the wide receiver.
It's getting weird already. Let's see what's going on. They're literally just playing the clock. I've never seen that.
An unforced error there. They don't get the snap off in time. The delay of game pushes the offense back. Ball's at the 27. This offense facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Picked off. What a play to set him up. Got some room to run. And he has taken it all the way back. Touchdown, Cowboys.
And the defense sets the tone early in this football game. We're still in the first quarter, and this is looking like they're putting a complete game together. Offense scoring, defense scoring. Palmer, they're up 2 touchdowns already.
Yeah, you got to give this coaching staff credit. They have their guys is ready to go. And this is what you call firing on all cylinders early in a game.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Coastal Carolina takes over, and here comes the offense. They haven't exactly burst out of the starting blocks, and they need to get something together with this possession.
Thank you.
Oh. He just dropped it so close to his second interception of the game. Instead, it'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Off the play fake. Here's a hit. Fires to the tight end. That's a really good tackle there, giving up some size and still making the play. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. Intercepted. A first half turnover can swing momentum. He was trying to get that return going. Instead, he'll hand it to his offense at the 38.
Nothing going right for this team early in the first quarter here. The defense is getting gashed, and now you've thrown a pick. The head coach has got to get his team together and get everybody to calm down and settle in.
And this defense
Lets it fly deep downfield. Touchdown, Oklahoma State. They went for the big play, and boy, did it ever pay off. How efficient have they been as they extend this lead here in Week 5?
Well, you can't get momentum in a game any better than they just did. Defensively, you get the turnover. Right away, your offense jogs on the field. You take a shot deep, you hit it for a touchdown. They've got a lot of explosive playmakers on this offense, and you saw it right there.
They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Coastal Carolina has it. The Chanticleer offense headed back to the field. To say this has been a slow start is a bit of an understatement, and they really need to get it going here, Jesse.
That's right. The opponent, they're firing on all cylinders right out of the gate. Offensively, for this unit, they've been slow and struggling. They need an explosive play to wake themselves up.
Yeah, and it's just the first quarter, so it's not the end of the world. You've seen slow starts, but you got to continue to pick and pick and pick until you find that play or that scheme that you can use against this defense.
And the Chanticleers in the hurry up.
And this offense gets nothing done on that play, but look at them. They're continuing to run this tempo. They want to try to do something to get a spark going to create a big play.
Turns it loose deep. He's got it upright. Smashes through the tackle. Slippery slide. Flying his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Coastal Carolina.
And sometimes these games can snowball. You get down 21, next thing you know, you look up, it might be 35. Nice answer, put a drive together. Now the defense has got to get you a stop. Then you try to put another drive together. One possession at a time, try to climb back in this football.
He'll start the return inside his 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Oklahoma State hoping to get the Pistols firing on offense. Almost everything has gone their way so far, up 21-7, and they have it back. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Gonna swing it on second down. Finds a man on the right. They'll get him on the ground at the 46, and it'll be a first down. His offense lines up feeling awfully good after that big play. Wants to go up top on first down. Throws to the wideout.
What?
Intercepted. Big play. Stops the drive. Picked up a few extra on that return, but what a play by this defense to get the football. And the offense out on the field to go back to work. They'll leave it with him. And I think they'll give him 2 on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Offense lining up quickly.
That wasn't a big game, but look at the offense. Right back on the ball, ready to call a play, ready to go fast.
Throwing right. It's caught downfield. Good pickup there as he gets the first down. They'll mark him at the 48.
A nice passing game by this this offense. The quarterback and the receiver on the same page, in time, in rhythm, creates the big play. And look at them. They're right back on the football, ready to run another play.
Looking downfield on first down. And he throws his third pick of the day. His head has to be spinning. He goes down after the short return, but what a play to get the football back. The jet sweep pass. He'll try to take it back. That is exactly what you want to do with the football. He's got it all the way down to the 15-yard line. They just changed the dynamic of this possession in a heartbeat, and now it's 1st and 10 from inside the red zone. Setting up the screen. Got some room in under the goal line. Touchdown, Oklahoma State. Made the grab and took it on in.
This offense is so good. Man, they can hurt you in so explosive. They can put small drives together, big drives together. They've really had a great year, and that's why they're a top 10 offense.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Coastal Carolina takes over, and here comes the offense. They were on the move the last time they had it. Unfortunately, an interception ruined that threat. Now to see if they can put something together and have it pay off in points. Finds Zach Brees, and he's got 4 out to the 29. The shot that clears want to crank the tempo. They'll give it to the back. Finds his way for 3 out to the 33. It'll be 3rd and short from their own 33. Looking to throw for it. Incomplete thanks to the great defensive pressure there that sort of threw them out of rhythm. And the shot that clears decide to punt it away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Fields the punt and tries to work it the other way. Tries to find a little more running room on that return, but he'll be stopped at the 36. Oklahoma State has it back, and the offense is on the field. Leaves it with the running back. It's a fumble. Defense scoops it up, and he's headed the other way. Finally brought down, but what a way not only to get the football, but to flip the field position with the return.
I love those smashes when you can hear it up here. Goodness gracious, you can hear the contact. It's such a big lick. The offensive guy doesn't hold on to the football. Huge momentum swing, big turnover forced by the defense.
Just literally perfect.
We've got a timeout here as this coach is challenging the call. He wants to give the replay booth a chance to have another look. And how about the keen eyes and sharp awareness from the coach to challenge that call, and the officials agree it'll go his way. They'll go to the ground. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. The Cowboys come to the line on 3rd down, trying to keep this drive alive. From the gun, wants to pass. Looking for the end zone. And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains. They were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's 4th down. Around midfield, go for it. This isn't 1930 football. Try to get the 1st down. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. They're throwing for it on 4th down. Converts on 4th down, and he's still going. Turns out to be an easy conversion for this offense as they move the chains on 4th down. And the Cowboys have it with a 1st and 10. He goes out of bounds after picking up a few at the 35-yard line. 8-yard pickup on 1st down leaves them with 2nd and short. On the ground, it's Green. Not much room to run. Let's give him 1 to the 33. The Cowboys These two guys, just on the same wavelength, they make clutch connections all the time.
And that's practice, man. That's all summer. That's all spring. Just so many hundreds and thousands of balls where you know exactly when that guy's going to break. You know he's a stud. You're going to feed him, especially on these third down situations.
Well, man, I mean, you don't get more wide open than that, right? Big fella running down the field. Nobody near him. Quarterback puts it on him. Just got to make the catch.
Fires to the wideout. And they weren't able to make the connection. They were looking for an explosive play.
All right, you got to be careful here if you're the quarterback, right? Back-to-back incompletions. You've had a nice drive. You're still in field goal range, though. Think about this. You cannot take a sack. That has got to be what the play caller is reminding his quarterback about in the headsets right now. If it's not there, throw this thing away because we've got a chance to at least get 3 points here.
Once you start to get in towards the goal line, it's so much more difficult to throw the football. You really want to stretch the defense sideline to sideline and use your speed and take advantage of the grass when you see it. They try to take a little bit of a shot.
Big tight end makes the grab. It's a first down. This senior showed some serious arm strength firing that one in for the first down. From the red zone, looking for a space. He's got it still on his feet. Touchdown, Cowboys! A great catch and run for 6.
Man, what a picture-perfect start to this football game. Like, offense doing their job, defense getting the ball back, and this offense, I tell you what, it is an impressive unit to watch. They were good on tape all week studying them. They're better in person, and they are out the gate strong in this first quarter.
And he'll just take him in. This drive will start at the 25. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Handoff from the gun. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. The shot that clears now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. Into a mass of giant bodies. We'll call it a 1-yard gain to the 24.
I think the offensive coordinators over there going, thank goodness we don't play them every week. This defense has been suffocating. This offense got to find something moving forward that they can hang their hat on, some kind of identity. Today they were shut down. Listen, there's a game next week, right? Like, got to continue to find what it is that makes this team go, that makes them tick, that makes them get first downs and hopefully move the football.
Not a whole lot of room to run on that return, and that's how this period will come to an end. We're through one, and what a back-and-forth battle between these two quarterbacks as we look at the stats. Going to the ground. Good pickup on that play. It'll bring up 2nd and 4. And the Cowboys with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. The play-action fake. Unloads it left. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. Out of bounds right at the 20-yard line. Edge of the red zone, and they have their eyes on a score.
Well, this offense told us coming in they were going to challenge this secondary early and often. They were going to use their speed to their advantage and take advantage of this quarterback's touch and arm talent. And already in the second quarter, they've got over 200 yards thrown.
Looking for the score.
Come on, bro. You're supposed to
Off,
break
and they ruin an early drive with the turnover.
Man, what a great break on the football. Nice job seeing it, squeezing. A lot of those defensive guys, man, they don't have great hands all the time, but you always remember your first interception. They'll always remember this moment.
Well, the defense is smelling blood in the water with this offense so backed up. They're able to get to him for a sack, and I give the quarterback credit because I thought he was about to take a safety. Somehow he was able.
And the defense is going to get 2 for the safety.
Well, the defense could smell blood in the water in that situation, and a great job pursuing, getting to the football, showing you all of that athleticism they have, and they come away with the safety.
Oklahoma State hoping to get the Pistols firing on offense. That last drive was promising for a while, but you just can't mess it up at the end with the pick, Jesse.
No, you've got to be able to finish drives, especially in this game, if you're going to win. And David, they've got to be able to eliminate the mental mistakes.
Oh, yeah, and I don't think you get conservative or play it safe. You can trust your guy. I think you put the ball right back in his hands and let him do his thing.
Holding on the offense, accepted, so they'll back up and go at it again. He's looking to pass. Finds his big tight end. Several defenders there to get him on the ground. The Cowboys headed quickly to the line.
It's very early in the college football season, but this coaching staff has to be very pleased by what they've seen from their quarterback. He's making real good decisions.
Catch inside the 30 and still running. Pistols firing. Touchdown, Cowboys. And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
You know, oftentimes in college football, the best offenses are the ones that can create explosive plays just like you saw right there. They're top 10 in the nation in points per game because they don't have to drive the field. They've got dudes scattered all over this offense that can take it the distance on any given play.
Coastal Carolina has it. The Chanticleer offense headed back to the field. And the last time they had the ball, they wound up giving up a safety, Jesse.
Yeah, that was ungood the last time they had the ball. So they got to do something here offensively to get into a rhythm, running and throwing the football. Try to find that consistency.
And try to find something positive with this offense. Forget about the safety. Those don't happen very often. Try to get some first downs together. Get some good mojo going.
Pulls it in. It's Duke. And he's able to bounce off one tackle before he...
The number one goal of the defense is try to hit the QB as many times as possible. Try to rattle him. Try to get him flustered a little bit. Nice job getting there, getting the hit on him, but nice job of executing.
Pressure all over the quarterback, and down he goes at the 24. And the Chanticleers will try to pin them back with the punt. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Looking for running room, he'll get it to the 43-yard line before he stopped. They go to the Wildcat here, looking to take advantage of that extra blocker. Direct snap. It's Hill. Oh, and he wants to throw. Grabs it at the 25 in stride. And he ran away from the defense to take it in. Touchdown, Cowboys!
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, gets you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy, the connection between quarterback, wide receiver. You can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
Coastal Carolina takes over, and here comes the offense. The give to the back. Not much doing there. He gets it to the 26, a gain of 1. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Looking to fire. Complete. Breaks into the open. Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the first down.
And that's why for the offensive coordinator, you've got to find as many ways as possible to get this guy going. Just get him the ball close to the line of scrimmage. Doesn't need to be a throw deep down the field. He's so dynamic when he has the ball.
And the quarterback will take a sack back at the 36.
And add another one to the tally. This guy leads the nation in sacks. The nation. He's the best pass rusher. Getting to quarterbacks, making life really, really hard. That's 2 on the day. Let's see how many he gets.
And they swarm him under. That one's sort of like a shooter in basketball, just needing to see one go through the net, isn't it, David? Just get a completion to your guy and pick up some yardage.
Build some confidence, because your confidence going around the middle of the field and in tight windows, probably not at an all-time high, but check it down, make something positive happen. The running back does his job, so maybe this sparks something in the quarterback's head where he can feel a little bit more confident and bounce back from these early mistakes.
Oklahoma State has it back, and the offense is on the field. Boy, that last touchdown, the one-play quick strike score. Jesse, this offense hoping to keep that kind of explosion explosiveness going.
And I don't know if they're going to get the same looks defensively because of just how explosive that play was, Reese. David, they may be seeing a little bit more off coverage on this drive and maybe some softer boxes to run into.
And when you make that kind of explosive play, you're going to put the defense on its heels. They're going to be a little bit more conservative. So this offensive approach now, maybe I don't have to go deep. I can go a little bit shorter and just make those easy plays underneath.
Unloads to the wideout. A strike downfield. Ripping off a good chunk inside the 25, and they're set up with a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Rushes on him. Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. Touchdown, Oklahoma State. And they take it in for 6 more points. The defense just lost track of him. There's no other explanation. I've got to assume they knew he was in an eligible position.
Or it was just ridiculously good scheming on the offense, Reese. I mean, just an unbelievable job of getting your guy wide open.
Lining up to tack one more onto that. And the extra point is good. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Hey guys, got a final score in a big CUSA matchup for you. Navy put together a very impressive showing in one of the more complete victories we've seen from the midshipmen in some time. Anchors away indeed for the boys from Annapolis. Guys, I look at the preseason coaches poll and compare it to where CUSA is right now, and man, what a difference.
Kevin, thanks a lot for that one. Sounds as if they had a good one there. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Back to pass. Big grab. They'll mark him down at the 37. It's a 10-yard gain.
And there's finally a bright spot for this offense in the passing game, completing that on 3rd down. I know we're in the 2nd quarter. They're trailing by a lot, but you need something positive to happen here to build some momentum. Maybe they can build on that, drive the field, score some points before going in here at halftime. You get a little juju going.
Wants to throw on first down. Pressure is on the way, and the pressure has arrived, and down he goes at the 30. The shot that clears, racing to the line in the hurry-up. Wants to fire on 2nd down. And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit. It'll take some work to get to the sticks. It's 3rd and long from the 30. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. And it's picked off for the 4th time today. Going the other way, and he's got room. He'll be stopped, but not before getting the football and picking up big yardage on the return. What a play there. Plenty of time left in the half here as they take over, but they will want to be efficient here in the final 2 minutes. Unloads to the right. And incomplete on the deep ball.
Well, after getting the takeaway now, you're in the fringe area just outside the red zone. The offense trying to stay aggressive. They're throwing it right away, seeing if they can catch the defense sleeping after now just coming on the field. Give the defense credit. They were aware. They were ready for it. Make sure that one fell incomplete.
Just outside the red zone. 1st and 10 from the 21. Ready. Looking to throw on first down. Throws toward the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Oklahoma State. That touchdown grabbed the 25th of his career.
Not surprising either. When you've got this this guy's ability at that position. Quarterbacks are going to be looking for you. 25 touchdown catches, that's an impressive figure.
Yeah, he's definitely one of those guys that have been so big time. Big time moments, clutch plays, makes those contested catches. He's a guy that can do everything, and that's why he's putting up such great stats.
Plenty of time to work, not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half. The give to the running back from the shotgun. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe, 2nd and 7. Stuck with a running game on first down. Now here they come again. Wants to go up top. Throws to the tight end. And that is his 5th interception. If he comes out to try for 6, he'll be lucky.
Well, that's a huge moment here in the game at the end of the first half because the offense is trying to march down the field. They're trying to cut into the opponent's lead, but with that interception and with...
He's going for the big play. And it's knocked away downfield. The DB getting a hand in there. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Looking to fire. Going back to the well, another deep ball. Snags it down the right side. And he'll run it into the end zone. Touchdown, Cowboys!
And man, the defense really needed to stop there. They needed to create some momentum, get the ball back to the offense before the half. But the offense does their job, and they continue to pile on, continue to create momentum. There's going to have to be some questions answered at half with this squad because it's been a struggle in the first half.
The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Leaves it with the back. Banging, slithering, whatever it takes to get that ball up to the 32. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Wants to throw. He's working against the clock. It's complete to the right. They get him on the ground late in the half. They have the first down at the 41. The offense will quickly use a timeout. The offense lines up at the 41 with a 1st and 10. Looking to throw on first down. Pass rush coming after the quarterback, and they get him at the 32. The offense wastes no time getting the timeout call. This offensive line has just been unable to keep them away from the quarterback. Now, and the ball comes out. What a disastrous play. Defense has it. They're on the move. Pistols firing. Touchdown, Cowboys. The defense putting points on the board.
This is blowout city. This offense has been up and down the field. We've seen explosive plays. They scored again here right before halftime. I don't know, guys. I mean, can we do running clock in the second half?
79, Coastal Carolina.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. So let's see how they play it in this final 30 seconds of the first half. Power football with the run.
This offense has really struggled, and I think you're just waiting for one play, one explosive play to happen to hopefully galvanize you a bit offensively. That's not the case, and there, they try to run the football in the first play of the drive, and it gets absolutely blown up.
And the defense doesn't let him get loose, and that's going to wrap things up here in the half. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half, maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. Tackle is made at the 27. Let's see if they decide to punt it. Referee signals timeout. It's the defense wanting to make sure that they have everything just right with a big play coming. On the move, looking for a little sliver of hope. Makes the tackle really strong, disciplined job, and now we have 1 period to play. And the shot that clears will kick it away first, and we'll start the second half. On the run from inside his own 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Oklahoma State hoping to get the Pistols firing on offense. Not sure they had to make many adjustments at halftime as they try to build on this lead here in the third. Fires to the right. Makes the grab. It's Green. Good call, good execution as they move the chains and they have a first down at the 38. They had the perfect play to open the drive, and now they'll snap it again from the 38. Pulls it in. It's Hatchett. At the 40, there he goes. Big steps out of bounds with a first down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. This offense just gets a bolt of energy when they get a play like that. Now they're in the red zone, 1st and 10 from the 20. Working that left side now. Gets it inside the 10, out of bounds at the 9 after the big pickup on that one. Just like that, a hat trick of completions, and they're on the doorstep.
3 plays, 3 beautifully executed plays. This offense is in it.
Touchdown, Cowboys! Grab the short pass to put the 6 on the board.
Have a day, young fella. I foresee some social media posts in his future. Not 1, not 2, but 3 receiving touchdowns on the day. What a ball game.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And he knocked that one right down the middle. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. Kickoff unit getting some extra work as this lead has really grown. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Coastal Carolina has it. The Chanticleer offense headed back to the field. Ready? Out of the gun, they'll run it inside. Defense in the right spot. They stop him after a gain of 2 to the 28. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. Looking to throw, it's Quicks. Oh, they're after him. They get enough rush, and it pays off. The sack at the 20. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, a check down would be the last resort. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down. The Chanticleers will bring the punt team onto the field. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. Hauls it in at the 40. He's got great speed. That nifty return sets up the offense and negates some of the yardage on the punt. Oklahoma State has it back, and the offense is on the field. They're starting this drive with a massive lead, and they just want to finish strong. To the air on 1st down. Throws to the wideout. And his first pass is incomplete.
It seemed like there may have been a miscommunication there between the QB and receiver, just not on the same page.
Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. Back to pass. Under fire. And that's going to be incomplete. Going for broke on 2nd down, but 3rd down's coming up. Trying to pick up a 1st down. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Got his man downfield. Touchdown, Oklahoma State. And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
It's so nice to have these big playmaking tight ends that are basically oversized receivers. Make a play down the field to him, huge catch radius, makes the play, and then I love the run after the catch. These guys can do this nowadays. He does the rest of the work and gets into the end zone.
Coastal Carolina takes over, and here comes the offense. They didn't get much done the last time they had it, and to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. Working a big fella to the corner, and they'll get it to the 39-yard line, and they'll move the chains. Here comes the offense on 1st down. Dropping back, it's Wicks. That one never had a chance. Incomplete.
This is a situation here in the 3rd quarter this offense did not want to be in, facing a top 10 defense, one of the best units in the entire country. They didn't want to get down on the scoreboard like this, and all of a sudden have to throw the football offense knew that was going to happen. The incompletion there is not a big surprise. This defense knows what's coming, and it's all because of the points right now on the scoreboard.
Lost to throw again. He hurls one deep down the left side. Picked off. Bringing it back. He's inside the 40. The 20. Goes out of bounds at the 13, and man, is this offense set up now.
I tell you what, as a quarterback, you gotta have a short memory. You're going to make mistakes. You're going to be asked to do a lot, and he throws his first career interception. If I'm the coach on the sideline, listen, I'm bringing him over. This ain't going to be your last, big fella. Like, you're going to make mistakes. It's okay. Put it behind you. Next play.
Just a picked off in the end zone, and that would have put a stop to this scoring threat. Instead, it'll be second down. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Back to pass on second down. Caught behind the line. It's Ramos. They'll get it down to the 10-yard line on that completion. Third and long, and they can get the first down without scoring a touchdown. From the gun, wants to pass. And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. It's 4th and 15, but the offense will stay on the field. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Oh, he dropped it. He just lost his concentration and didn't look it all the way in. They thought they had a good... but it did not work. Handoff to the single running back. Tried to move that pile forward. He maybe gets 2. He's down at the 21. Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. Scanning the field, it's Wicks. And as he throws, incomplete. He had to get rid of it before he wanted to. The defense put the heat on. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the wideout. Complete to the right. He'll have enough for the first down, and they stop him at the 45.
I know the offense is down by a lot here in the second half. You just need one big play, though, to spark the offense, get the confidence going, and they may have found it right there in that completion.
Nowhere to go, and the ball is loose. Defense grabs the football, and there he goes. Flying down the left side. Touchdown, Oklahoma State. This defense making a big play and putting it in the end zone.
It's really hard as a quarterback because you got your eyes downfield, you're trying to find an open guy, you're trying to negotiate the rush, and all of a sudden people are swatting at the ball. They hit you, they knock it out. Got to do a better job next time of keeping 2 hands on the ball so you don't get it scooped and scored like what happened right there.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Coastal Carolina has it. The Chanticleer offense headed back to the field. This thing has sort of gotten away the last couple of possessions. They've been a little too generous, David.
Yeah, like a non-profit, man, like a charity giving the football away too much. Got to take care of the football, Jesse. Otherwise, you got no shot to win this football game.
You're right, man. At this level of college football, it doesn't matter how talented you are. It doesn't matter who you're playing. If you're sloppy and you put the football on the ground or you throw picks, you're going to find yourself behind on the scoreboard.
And the Chanticleers come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep the drive moving. Here's the pressure. Had to throw it before he wanted. And it's incomplete, but there's a flag in the backfield. Let's see who the call's on. They'll decline that penalty, obviously very happy with the results of the play. The Chanticleers will punt it away on 4th down. Now on the return. Really good job by the coverage team to make the stop, and that's where they'll put it in play. Oklahoma Oklahoma State, hoping to get the Pistols firing on offense. Boy, that last drive, they had a chance to put 3 on the board and passed. This one needs to be productive, David.
Yeah, I got no problem with aggressiveness. It was a pretty decent drive. This offense isn't fully clicking yet. They need to get in a little better rhythm, and they need to capitalize on those scoring opportunities.
And they've got the weapons to do that too, David. They've got guys that can make plays in space. They need to focus on them and get them the ball this drive.
They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Motion from the back. On 2nd down, he'll try to make the connection this time. Wide open downfield. He's loose. Boy, are they loving that huge play. He's got it down to the 9. And the Cowboys moving quickly to the line.
1st and goal, Oklahoma State.
They'll move the tight end. Off play action on 1st down. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Cowboys! Quick strike through the air for the score.
And the passing game paying dividends right now for this offense. They just had a big play through the air to get him down in the situation. So let the quarterback deal. Great job reading coverage. He found his open target, accurate throw, and 2 plays through the air, and they've got 6 points on the board.
Coastal Carolina takes over, and here comes the offense. Didn't get anything done, 3 and out on their last series. They'll try to find a rhythm here. Looking downfield, it's Wicks. Got out of trouble and throws. Makes the grab, it's Coates. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground covered. Pick up the 1st. Off play action. He puts a lot of air under it down the sideline. And it's incomplete after taking a shot on 2nd down. They're scaring at 3rd. Trying to pick up a 1st down. On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. And the shot to clear, send out the punt unit. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. And the returner is stopped. Oklahoma State has it back, and the offense is on the field. They've been dominant, and now they'll try to execute to their own standard. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Unloads to the wideout. Caught over the middle. It's Hatchett. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a 1st down. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Looking downfield on 1st down. Pocket breaking down. Oh, he's going to be brought down. A huge loss on the play. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. It's 2nd and long now as this defense has some energy after that last sack. Throws to the wideout. And they dialed up a shot play, but they couldn't make the connection.
And listen, there's different degrees of open, but in college football, that's open. When your receiver has a step on the guy, man, those are the ones you feel like you should complete most of the time, and he just overthrew.
Gonna take a shot. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a 4th down. No signs of any kind of kickers. They'll leave the offense out there to try to move those chains. He's not afraid to go deep. He's got it on the outside. How about that defense rising up and stopping him short on 4th down? From the gun, running back on the move. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage. Able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Tight end now in motion. They'll run play action. Under fire. And that's going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup throw. It's Wicks. Pressure is on the way, and the pressure has arrived, and down he goes at the 30. The Chanticleers line up to punt it away. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. They'll get down and put a stop to the return at about the 28-yard line. Let's see if they can put together a drive starting from their own 28. A quick pass to the left. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup. Guys, that's the end of the quarter, and Oklahoma State has the lead here. This has been a complete obliteration so far, as the third quarter stats will show you. It'll be second down as we open the final stanza. From the gun, give on the inside. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a first down. Running backs on either side of the quarterback.
Here we go, here we go.
Right back to the well. And a decent gain there before the defense makes the stop. A solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. Motion from the wideout. The give from the gun. They'll wrestle it. Just short of the first down. I don't even think they're going to bring out the chains to measure this one. The Cowboys lining up, just needing a few tough inches on third down. Slithers into space. He gets it to the 38-yard line, and they'll pick up a fresh set of downs. First down for this offense. The give on the inside. Got the first down and more. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. And the Cowboys kept this drive moving on the ground. Now back to work. Quick touch pass to the receiver. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. The Cowboys pounded the rock to move the sticks. Now back to work. With the run on first and goal. He's brought down at the 7-yard line, and they are threatening to take it in. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. They'll run the option. Now the pitch. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
It's looking like they're going to have to try to throw this one into the end zone here on third down, David. Quarterback's got to be careful. Can't get greedy because you know these windows, they close fast.
Extremely tight windows. Find your big body guys.
Pistols firing. Touchdown, Cowboys. Nice catch and good work afterwards to get it into the end zone. With that, the lead nice and comfortable, and they're cruising toward a 4-0 start.
And honestly, it's been about complementary football in this game, right? We've seen this offense go up and down the field. They've been lighting up the scoreboard, but the defense has done a great job, too, getting off the field and putting their offense in really good position in this game. The head coach has got to love what he's seen on both sides of the ball today.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Coastal Carolina has it. The Chanticleer offense headed back to the field. They punted the last 3 times they've had it, and now really needing to put a score. And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19. And the Chanticleers have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Back to throw, it's Wicks. Right on the money. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down. They made third down offense a key. It'll be tested on 3rd and long from the 28. It's Coates. He goes out of bounds, maybe a step shy of the 40. They're going to mark it at the 39, and a really nice pickup there. From the gun, running back gets to give. Makes a stop in the backfield. He'll lose 4. The shot that clears with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Second down, he'll throw it. Fires to the wideout. And just left that pass short. Not enough juice on that one. Now facing a 3rd and long. He's looking downfield to throw. Makes the grab. There he goes. He's got enough to move the chains, and they'll spot it at the 47.
This has been a frustrating day. I mean, they haven't moved the ball consistently, and now you get a play, but they haven't put 2 and 3 and 4 plays together, and that's why they're trailing in this football game. So maybe they can.
Quarterback feeling that pressure, and he's knocked down at the 42. And the shot that clears trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. They'll go to work in the air on second down. Grabbed in the middle. It's Foster. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. Really good job working through his progression. You get it to him quickly, and the big tight end has a chance to run a little.
And a really good job by the QB throwing an accurate throw. I got to hit those guys on the move, on the run, so they can do this. They can catch the football, get upfield, and chew up some extra yards.
And how about this call and excellent timing between the quarterback and running back on the angle route?
And how nice is it, Reese, on offense to have running backs that can catch the football, right? In these types of situations, on 3rd down, they can help your drives continue. They can give another element to this offense the defense has to worry about. This running back really is a weapon.
Got it behind the line. It's Foster. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. They've methodically worked it down the field. This the 11th play of the drive, but the defense can get off the field now. That's caught. It's Coates. They'll knock him down right at the 35-yard line. Still a lot of ground to cover to get to the first down marker. Now on 4th down, they'll settle for a field goal try. He's going to reach for a long one, a 52-yard attempt. And it's no good. Penalty marker on the field, and the kicker's going to get another go at it, this time a little closer. This could turn out to be a huge penalty. Thought they were going to have to settle for 3, and now the offense back on the field with a chance for more. They've marched to the red zone, and here they go. And here's a fumble, Weba turning it on. And the defense got it. The 30. The 10. Touchdown, Cowboys. And they turn it into a defensive score. They give themselves a little more cushion as they try to reel off their 4th straight win.
And the defense comes with the blitz. Nice job getting to the quarterback. And don't just get there. Try to strip that football out. They get the QB to the ground. The ball's out. They scoop it up, take it all the way back to the house for 6.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. They go to the ground.
That's a fantastic play by the linebacker. He has such tremendous instincts. As soon as he sees run, he's coming downhill. He's got great speed. He gets you on the ground. That's why he's one of the best linebackers in the entire country.
Quick timeout by the defense here, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. They're going to keep this drive going. They'll have to make a play on 3rd and long from the 20. Nowhere to go. The ball's loose. Defense swarming on that loose ball. It'll be a turnover.
And the offense goes 5 wides and spreads the field. The problem is that spreads you thin, and you only got 5 guys in protection, and they don't do a good enough job up front. The defense gets
deep shot for the end zone, and that ball was in harm's way, and he is lucky to get that one back. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Let's go.
Yeah, it looks like they're going to start this season 4-0, and you've got to be impressed with what you've seen so far from this team. We knew coming in on paper this team had a chance this season, but until the lights go on, until you actually go out and do it for real, you can't believe just how good they are. But they've shown now, starting 4-0 on the year, this is a team that's going to contend for a national championship.
The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Wants to throw. It's Wicks. Unloads to the wideout. Complete to the right. He steps out right at the 40-yard line, and now they are in business moving toward midfield. After that big gainer to open things up, they'll put it in play from the 40. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Trying to make magic with his feet. On the run, and he'll slide to avoid the big hit. The defense calls the timeout. Their second of the day as they try to get their act together. Second down, they'll go to the air. Bought a little time, lets it go. Makes the grab. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure. Everybody on the same page. The shot that clears with the 1st and 10. They'll move the wide receiver. Now the play fake. He'll get rid of it. Complete to the right. Guided out of bounds at the 22. Good play for this offense as they are threatening to score. Down to the 23 for this 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Wants to throw on 1st down. Rush coming in hot, and they got him at the 29.
And man, is that just indictment of the day. Your quarterback getting drilled late in the football game. This offense has sputtered. They haven't found any kind of good rhythm.
And he feels the heat coming in. It burns him up. Another sack. Well, this one had all the suspense of a bug hurtling his way toward a windshield, and they did splatter them. An absolutely dominating performance.